April 20th, song number 20. This is a song from the English weaving mills called Poverty, Poverty, Knock. And I just want to explain a couple of things about it. The knocking in the title of the song refers to the sound that the fly shuttle makes as the weaver is working. So there's a handle attached to rope, and the weaver pulls that, and it sends one of the shuttles flying off from one side, and it slams into a box and makes a sound. Bang, knock. And it resets the spring, and then they pull the handle again, and the shuttle flies back again, and bang, and resets. And so as long as they hear that sound, poverty, poverty, knock, the chorus says, I know I can guttle, I can fill my gut, I can have something to eat today, as long as I hear this sound, as long as I hear my shuttle. And they also talk about a string, rather than have a manufactured measuring tape, which is what a modern weaver would use. They have a string that's about as long as your arm or somebody's arm, the king's arm, with a knot at each end, and that was how they would measure the length of cloth, or a yard of cloth. So in the song, the weaver says, I should have woven 3 strings. So it gives you some sense of what's going on. Okay. And it has a chorus, so you can sing along. And no one will hear you. Sometimes that's good. Poverty, poverty, knock. Me loom it is saying all day, poverty, poverty, knock. Gaffers too stingy to pay, poverty, poverty, knock. Keeping one eye on the clock. Still I know I can guttle when I hear me shuttle go, poverty, poverty, knock. Off every morning at 5, I wonder how we stay alive. Tired and yawning all in the dark morning, it's back to the dirty old drive. Oh, but we're going to be late. Gaffer has stood at the gate. We're out of pocket, our wages he'll dock it. We'll have to find room on the slate. Poverty, poverty, knock. Me loom it is saying all day, poverty, poverty, knock. Gaffers too stingy to pay, poverty, poverty, knock. Keeping one eye on the clock. Still I know I can guttle when I hear me shuttle go, poverty, poverty, knock. And when our wages he brings, he often is short of a string. Why, we are fraction with gaffer for snatching, we know to his brassy we'll cling. We've got to weather our yarn by dipping it into the tarn. It's wet and soggy, it makes us feel groggy, there's mice in that dirty old barn. Poverty, poverty, knock, me loom it is saying all day, poverty, poverty, knock. Gaffers too stingy to pay, poverty, poverty, knock. Keeping one eye on the clock. Still I know I can guttle when I hear me shuttle go, poverty, poverty, knock. Oh dear, but my poor head aches. I should have woven 3 strings. Threads they are breaking and my heart is aching. Oh God, how I wish I had wings. Sometimes a shuttle flies out, gives a poor woman a clout. There she lies bleeding, there's nobody heeding. Now who's gonna carry her out? Poverty, poverty, knock. Me loom it is saying all day, poverty, poverty, knock. Gaffers too stingy to pay, poverty, poverty, knock. Keeping one eye on the clock. Still I know I can guttle when I hear me shuttle go, poverty, poverty, knock. Turner should see to me loom, but he'd rather sit on his bum. He's much too busy a-courtin' our Lizzie, I can't get the fella to come. Lizzie, she's too easy led, I think that she takes him to bed. Look at her pinny, she used to be skinny, I think that it's time they were wed. Poverty, poverty, knock, me loom it is saying all day, poverty, poverty, knock. Gaffer's too stingy to pay. Poverty, poverty knock. Keeping one eye on the clock. Still I know I can guttle when I hear me shuttle go. Poverty, poverty knock. Still I know I can guttle when I hear me shuttle go. Poverty, poverty knock.